Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're digging into the Miko 3.
Ah, yes, the AI robot for kids, focused on STEM learning, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
We've got this blog post from Future TechWise by Kenton Patterson as our guide. The mission today is really to get a handle on, what this thing actually does for kids' education.
Well, straight off, the post calls it an interactive friend, which is interesting, not just a gadget.
Yeah, it definitely signals something more, maybe more personal.
Seems like it sets a different tone.
And the tech behind it sounds pretty advanced. Patterson talks about AI, obviously, but also emotional intelligence.
Emotional intelligence, what does that translate to in a robot for kids?
Things like facial recognition, remembering the child's name,
Yeah.
and it even adapts to how the child learns.
Okay, that adaptation part.
Yeah.
How does it actually do that, based on the source?
Right. How does that work?
Well, from what Patterson writes, it seems the AI watches how the kid interacts, the questions they ask, how they tackle different games or lessons. And that data um, helps Miko 3 figure out what to teach next or maybe adjust the difficulty. So it's sort of creating a custom learning path.
Personalized. And it sounds like it covers a fair bit of ground education-wise.
Yeah.
The post mentions conversational learning. Kids can chat with it, ask questions.
So like interactive Q&A.
Seems like it. Plus, it comes with preloaded stuff, math, science, language arts, general knowledge. Kind of an all-in-one study buddy.
Right. And the interactive games aren't just fluff, apparently. They're built to help with problem-solving skills.
Building on the other learning, yeah.
Exactly. It's all meant to connect the chat, the lessons, the games.
Okay, let's zoom in on the STEM side. That seems like a big selling point. How does a little robot make, say, engineering concepts fun for a kid?
Well, the blog points to a few things. Storytelling is one, using narratives to explain maybe complex ideas.
Makes sense. Less like a textbook.
Definitely. And quizzes, interactive lessons.
Hmm.
It's about making it feel more hands-on, even though it's, a robot.
The goal being to get kids exploring and asking questions.
Yeah, fostering that curiosity and critical thinking around STEM stuff. It makes you wonder how effective this is compared to, like, a classroom setting.
Or even just playing with building blocks, maybe. It's a different approach.
Totally different. Trying to make learning feel less like a chore, I suppose.
And maybe more accessible, too. Patterson mentions the price. It's around $199 in the U.S. now, down from nearly $300.
Yeah, that price drop is significant, isn't it?
Makes it less of a high-end gadget and more potentially reachable for more families.
Exactly. And Patterson frames it that way, an affordable investment in education. Plus, it's positioned as something that grows with the child, not just a toy they ditch after a year.
So it's this companion idea again.
You're right, both educational tool and companion.
Okay, so summing up, Miko 3 is presented as this AI-powered friend designed to make STEM and learning in general more engaging and, well, fun for kids.
Yeah, and the potential impact there is interesting, isn't it? If you can genuinely spark interest in STEM early on.
Using tools like this?
Potentially. Make those subjects feel less intimidating, more like an adventure. It could influence how kids see science and tech later on.
Patterson seems to think so.
Yeah.
He wraps up by suggesting this tech can help shape, future innovators and thinkers.
It certainly opens up a lot of possibilities for AI in education.
Definitely food for thought.
Which kind of leads to a question for you listening. Thinking about Miko 3 and similar tech, what aspects of AI learning for children strike you as most promising? And maybe what potential issues or questions should we be thinking about as this stuff develops? It's a space that's changing fast.